Alright everybody, welcome to the SunWolves How to Recruit video. This is going to be a pretty simple video as far as graphics can go, but we're going to get into some stuff a little bit later. The first thing I want to tell you guys is that when you're playing a multiplayer game, unless you're doing something that only requires you to be in a party, don't be in a party. You're not going to talk to anybody or get to know anybody. They're not going to be able to talk to you if you're in a party. So if you're playing Call of Duty or Halo or even Destiny, make sure that if you don't have to be in a party, don't be in a party. And invite your friends. That's how we grow. Your friends come and they play with us and maybe they get interested. You never know. So make sure that you do that. If you're talking to a random, get to know them first. They may not be Sunwolf quality, so you want to make sure that they're not, assholes, because we don't want those guys. But, get to know them first and, earn their trust, earn their confidence. That way they feel good about what they're getting into. Okay, for this section, we're going to learn how to add a person to the club. It is so simple, and everybody that's in the club can do this. All you have to do is make sure they're on your friends list. Go over to your friends list. We're going to use Jack as our example here. Well, no, we're not because he went offline. Let's use Simon. To invite him, all you do is you go down to invite and hit invite to club. And it'll come up with, do you want to invite them to the SunWolves? In fact, I'll show you. Bam, SunWolves, because you're in that club. Of course, if you're in other clubs, it would show that too. But all you got to do is just hit A on that, and an invite will be sent. They accept, they're in. Make sure that you do this, because this is our roster. This is how we know that they're in the clan proper. Because we're not making people sign up to the website anymore. So just make sure that you do this once you determine that this person is a good fit for this clan. The next part you need to do is make sure you get them in the GroupMe. Now, there's already a video, two videos actually, on how to do that. One from your phone and one on the computer. Now, not everybody is going to have access to GroupMe. Some people may not want it, which is fine, I guess, but we'd rather them have that at their disposal. If they don't have a phone or a computer, because we actually have an instance where that is true, then there's just nothing we can do for them. We'll have to send them messages. But we do want people on GroupMe because that is our main communication source. So, in order to do that, all you have to do is go onto your GroupMe, send them the email, add member to chat, and then once they're into GroupMe itself, have them say what games they play in chat so that we can get them in the correct groups. Once you do that, you go ahead and tell them about the site, www.su.ninja.com. Everybody should pretty much know what that is by now. We're not making people sign up to it, but there is a lot of useful information there, so make sure that you do that. And last but not least, introduce them to people. We want everybody to get used to everybody and playing with everybody and getting in the flow of everything. Make sure that you get them to play with the leaders too, because when new recruits get to play with the top dogs, they feel good about themselves. So make sure you do that. Other than that, I mean, it's a simple task. Just go out, find people, get them in, play with them, move on to the next one. That's it. That's all you got to do. Real simple. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and good luck hunting.